Guys doing today? I hope you're amazing. We're back with Entropia Universe. Of course, I'm on planet Next Island, but today we're going to be actually traveling to ancient Greece here on Next Island. So I'm going to head up here to the Crystal Peaks teleporter, go upstairs. You can also walk up those stairs. I mean, that's an option. Probably should have ran the stairs. That way we'd be like at least our character makes healthy choices. This is the next island like shop. I'm gonna show you guys this because this is actually pretty pimp. This armor looks awesome. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what armor this shopkeeper is wearing. Can we find out by scanning a shopkeeper? Let's find out if we can find out. Find the right tool. He doesn't look too far away to me. Well, oh, too far. Oh, look at this. We could buy an apartment here. Whoa! Hold on, let me look at this. Okay. Somehow my brain was picking up one more 9 there than there was. Okay, so we've got some random stuff in here, some finders and such. D-class amps, a space thruster. Bunch more stuff. Let's go upstairs. Nothing up there. Okay, well there is a lot of stuff up in here, guys. Kind of look around. Oh, I like these, the Harlems. Okay, well, heading on to what we're doing then. That looked like a nice little shop. Mad, nice little shop. I thought there were more shops up here. Oh, yep, there are. Okay. So basically, there's some more shops up here. So, guys, if you're looking to do your shopping, looks like they have a lot of good options for some shopping. Looks like there's even. Oh. Oh, yeah, I need to get one of these bronze tickets, guys. I'll get one. I don't really know what the. I'm gonna grab a bronze ticket. This is to the Next Island Carnival. I'm gonna be honest. We're not gonna do the Next Island Carnival today, but I do plan on doing it. Probably Thursday. Thursday we can do the Next Island Carnival. Today is ancient Greece. I'm gonna have to grab my phone because I laid it over there and I have no chat without my phone. It's very distressing. I gotta dump off stuff from last week too. I hadn't finished doing all that stuff last week at all. Obviously, we're building up quite a little bit of stuff on this planet. Not sure what all we have here. Okay, we look good. Okay, let me take us to ancient Greece real quick. Let me repair too. We don't want to just. Where's the repair girl? What up? Ooh. Oh, because I have some unrepaired guns. Okay. We'll repair them too. Okay, so everything's repaired. Everything's good. Believe I have some ammo. If not, we'll grab some in ancient Greece. Honestly, it won't matter that much. I almost thought that fountain was the teleporter for a second, but that's a safety violation right there. Guys, this armor right here, this Perseus armor, if you ever want to feel like a beast, some good. I think this guy's packing a force mace. That's a force mace on that guy. Dang. It's a fancy piece of equipment to be given your. So to go to ancient Greece, we have to hit this. We might have to travel to the cave to go to ancient Greece. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta remember what spot I have to go to. Orpheus Cave, guys. We gotta go to Orpheus Cave to go to ancient Greece. So Orpheus Cave is the time travel cave. You used to need a time crystal to go. You don't nowadays because I don't know why. Because you just don't. So Then we go to Orpheus Cave in ancient Greece. Boom. So this is the ruins of the Orpheus Cave. And then boom, we're in ancient Greece. Now there are a lot of missions and stuff in ancient Greece. I'm going to pull up the little things so we can see what animals we can codex off of. Honestly, we're probably going off of chimeras and stuff like that today. Looks like I've killed some sharks. Zeus will smoke us. Do you guys want to just go see Zeus real quick? And I'll show you this. I'm going to tell you a secret about this kind of stuff too. So we're in ancient Greece. Hold on one second. Let's see what this. What is this crap? Oh, what is this? I need some kind of power core. There's a door here. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to find out about this. I don't have a thing for a power core yet, but I will show you guys Zeus real quick. I'm gonna grab my phone so I can have chat up, because I like to have chat up. I've got coffee already. That's always good, right? Hope you guys are freaking doing epic. I am kicking some butt today. Okay, boom. Chat 1 second. Okay. Hey, Dry B and Avalonis. I hope you guys are both doing amazing. Real quick, I'm going to be dead here in seconds, okay? As soon as I click through and we go to Mount Olympus, Zeus does not play. Zeus is just like I'm not to the level of challenging Zeus, guys. I mean, we'll probably appear. There's Zeus. I'm going to scan him once and I'm going to be dead when I scan him. We scanned Zeus and he didn't kill us yet. 3,000 stamina, you guys. Boom! He didn't one-shot me. Oh my gosh, I got 2 hits. Usually it's just like shaboom and you're dead. I don't need to revive with the thingy-majiggy. We'll revive somewhere else. Obviously Zeus will just... I'm not fighting to do with 3,000 stamina. That's a... You know what I'm saying? That's a... Whoa, I appeared... I thought I was underwater for a second. In some other cave with some girl that would repair our stuff, but we don't need her to. I don't know this cave. Guy's a trade dude, auctioneer. Might just use the teleporter. We don't want to deal with that. I'm trying to figure out a good spot to appear. I'm going to pop us to this. Oh, you know what? I want to show you guys some stuff. Hold on 1 second. Sparta. We'll go to Sparta real quick. I'm going to show you guys around real quick. Um, and then we'll deal with other stuff. Sparta, pretty little town. Look at that. You got all your things. You got some giant freaking ballistas that don't actually work right. That's. They should have looked at how ballistas are actually made, because a ballistai on top of a column. I don't believe the ancient Greeks did that crap. Just gonna be honest. It's okay, but that's not what a ballistai would necessarily look like either. But I get them trying. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna take you guys over and show you. Ooh, what is right off of here? You gotta watch hitting water with this skateboard. Sometimes you'll punch through. That's always frustrating. I'm gonna see where I am real quick. Boom, we're going here. Hey, how you doing, man? I hope you're having a great day. What is it? Drew in the Mask. I like that. Woo. Got it. Got it. Obviously, ancient Greece is really pretty, really Spartan-y, I guess, too. Has some super good hunting. Guys, this is one of the places. Ooh, has some guy with a mode purple lamp right there. This is one of the areas that you can use to sweat too on ancient Greece. Like what would you call them? Cyclopses. They're not actually that hard to sweat. I'm doing amazing. I'm going to find us the Cyclopses real quick so I can point that out to you guys. And then we'll go hunt something bigger. But the Cyclops is no. Woo! Oh, what is that? A safety violation. Do not jump in that hole, guys. That looks dangerous. Especially with a hoverboard, you know what I mean? It's hard to get out of certain spots that I get myself into with the hoverboard. I'm going to be honest about that. I should be approaching some dudes somewhere up in here. Okay. Oh no, those are Myrmidons. Guys, let's fight these dudes. These guys want to be fought. One of them's coming at me anyway. I gotta get her off my skateboard. Ah, lady, I will beat you up for this. Oh, she got me. I'm doing good, but this girl just beat me up. At least she's not destroying my skateboard. Oh, she's a 27th level Devastator girl. Okay, so they've redone these. Like the image on these little Myrmidon girls is a little better than the old way it was. I'm going to just tell you that. The 27th level ones we don't want to be in a fight with, okay, guys? Here's the Cyclopses. Okay, here's what I was looking for. I'm going to pull that vehicle back to the storage right here. Grab it. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about with these guys. I gotta figure. Oh, wrong thing. There, boom. I am glad that they didn't destroy my stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of different skateboards. Okay, so you got all these dudes, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll drop my armor. Boom, no armor on us. Make sure we get a hat on. We like to have our global hat. See, look. I also got little pilot goggles on. These dudes are pretty easy to kill. We run up here, scan him. I probably aggroed more than one. The way that guy hunched down, I don't trust him much. So a second level warrior. Yeah, I'll show you this. They only have a little bit of sweat in them, so it's not like you can sweat the warriors for long. But legitimately, they hit like a wuss, and they do have some. And you can basically sit here sweating Cyclopses pretty freaking easy. See, he's going to head over here now, but see water. I'm trying to balance myself a little bit on that. I've got my coffee over here too. But as you can see, this guy's pretty easy to kill. I'm going to scan him again so we can find out what his stats are. 8 in stamina, 23, boom, boom, he's weak. Um, we'll kill him real quick because I'm not trying to hunt Cyclopses today at all. And then we'll fly over across the map a little bit and check out what there is to actually hunt that's a little bit bigger. I'm going to pull out an aircraft though for the flying across. And we'll just go boom. I do love the Cyclopses. You see there's a bunch there. There's actually Cyclopses throughout a lot of this area. Obviously, I'm not tracking them very well down there yet. Let's look. Well, there's Cyclopses spread throughout here. Oh, I'm hoping we get an HOF. We'll go for something a little bit bigger, but obviously not the 29th level Myrmidon girl that came and smacked me in the face. She was a little violent with that. Just saying. Oh, look at that city over there. What's up with that? Let's head that way. Okay, and we're gonna go down a little bit because I see all the red dots, but I can't see what's down there yet. I'm gonna have to land almost to see what's down there. It looks like I'm not seeing what we're looking at. Oh, here's 21st level, 24th level, 21st level. You guys ever have a fly that decides that wants to fly in your face right as you're doing something? You know what pisses me off the most though? And I know that this is probably a common. That 37th level, she'll beat me up. I don't have good armor for this kind of stuff. Hold on 1 second. I'll click this. I'm gonna put this right there. Oh, you know what else I just? Oh, I did. I grabbed a quest instance ticket. I got one. I'm gonna do the instance on Thursday. But thank you for asking about that. Oh, I'll show you what I have on that ship. Hold on 1 second. Let me land, dude. This is a pretty customized ship. It's very fancy. So, hold on. Coming in right here. We'll check this out. This is a fancy city. I like it. That might be Thebes right there. Okay. Boom. Okay. So we have. This is ammonite. Is the mellow like the Mountain Dew color? Is this ammonite texture? It's one of my favorite textures, but I actually don't have it. Let's look at this. Then we have one that honestly I don't know if we're seeing it. Oh, right here is the B texture. This yellow right through here. And then that's dark Listerium right there. Oh, these girls are weak Myrmidons. Let's try to see if we can take them out. 17th level, that seems reasonable. So this armor, guys, I'm going to show you the stats so you understand why we might not be doing so well against some um, girl sword fighty people. What is this crap? Guys, I have random armor on me. Are one of you guys needing to buy a pair of Canis? Are you looking for some Canis armor? I don't know. When I farmed that at some point, obviously. So this is what we're looking at. We have good burn, we have good cut, some electric impact and stuff like that. But my stab and penetration is crap. I honestly don't know what this girl is doing for damage. But we're going to knock her with a 6th level pyrotechnic chip is what I'm thinking is probably reasonable. Let's see how much. Oh! Oh, look, her friend's coming too. It's a twofer. Ooh, they make some sounds alright. I don't know what to think about that, but I think I got these girls. I like that little jump chop she did. It looked like she was putting some effort into it. That was lazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to get us a thingamajig. Hold on 1 second. Also, I'm gonna move my little thing. Hold on. Video capture thing. Boom. We're in a better spot. That's a bad spot to have my thing. I only usually have that on other games up there. Because you guys can't see what loot happens if I have my thing there. It's not helpful for you. I'm not saying we're gonna get good loot or not good loot. I'm gonna probably have to buy some, I don't know, some ammo in a second. We'll do that. She's jamming it a little bit. You know what I really want them to add to this world, though, you guys? Sirens. Like the Sirens of Delphi or something like that, right? And they would use psychic attacks so that we could all start building up our blocker skills. Think about that. I also want them to add a Hydra that has like a bunch of heads, and one of its heads does like a pyrotechnical attack. You know, I think you guys follow me on that. Hold on, I'm gonna buy us some stuff. This is a portable trade terminal unit, and this is my portable repair unit. I only use them sometimes. That girl's trying to kill me. It really annoys me, but I'll deal with that in a second. It's okay. I got her. She's gonna be in trouble once we get around to doing stuff. Okay, got that. Got that. Move this to here. Okay, now we're ready to fight these girls. Looks like they're pretty aggressive with the Russian though, guys. And I don't mean Russian the language, I mean rushing at us. Can you imagine if these girls came up and spoke random languages at you? Like well, these girls should be speaking Greek. I don't speak Greek. Oh, I need to pay attention to our stuff, guys. I apologize. Holy crap. Okay, watch the life bar. I'm used to not having to watch that a lot, honestly, guys. So that's sloppy. That was my fault. I'm watching the life bar now. This lady's in trouble now. She's walking back. She knows what's up. Okay, now we're ready. That was totally sloppy on my bad. I'm gonna find the thing for this girl. Codex. Oh, there they are. Got her. See, that wasn't bad. That was a pretty good. Ooh, guys, they have a huge aggro. We'll have to really watch what we do here. You see this? Pissed off a bunch. This is gonna be easy to actually get ourselves overran at. Yeah, I didn't wiki it. I could wiki it. Often the wiki breaks down exactly what they do, honestly. Ah, they got me right as I got her. I'm gonna have to be more careful on these girls. We're gonna end up laying down on the job a bunch. It's not gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna get them to mark our death location. Hi guys. This is a really little neat village. I can't picture what it'd be like living in ancient Greece in all honesty, guys. These ladies, woo woo! I almost just jumped. Ooh, that okay. Yeah. I would have took fall damage there and been down. That would have been real awkward. Like, you know what I wish they would do? Fix the situation with the explosive projectile weaponry so that we could be like locking area. Watch this. Then we'd just be like 1, 2, and we'd track that stuff down and just be like boom, boom. That's not how it works right now, though. So I don't want to fight all. Oh, there's only 2 of them now. Okay, let's land. Okay, ready, guys? Landed. By the way, I would be willing to build one of these thingamajiggies with all the fancy stuff for one of you guys. I love building stuff. Just if you guys are ever needing a fancy, building stuff is my favorite part of the game. Fancy stuff especially. By the way, guys, on Next Island, one of those dudes at the Peaks zone sells the ammonite texture. I haven't popped the texture blueprint yet, so I don't have the ability to make that. I have to actually go buy it here. I can make you perpite, I can make you a whole hundreds of different types of textures, but I don't have the ammonite texture yet. I will be getting it eventually, because each time I come here, I always make runs. But in all honesty, I don't mind buying. Oh, Dranny's a great player, you guys. Very positive guy. I like him as a basically just as a person, but as a community member of Entropia, he seems great too. Seems like a super nice guy. There's so many super cool and nice people in this game. It's absolutely pleasant. Just gonna say, this game, it's a fun game, but the community as a whole makes it even better. Like you've got, jeez, just so many great people. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna just say I probably already got one coming at me, so I don't wanna. Yeah, see, trying to sneak up on me, but there's probably two of them trying to sneak up on me. Maybe not. I sold my old ship to somebody. It was pretty fancy too. Or I gave it away. I think I just gave it away. I like giving away a lot of my older stuff because it's kind of one of the easier ways we can do giveaways. You know what I should do? We're gonna hunt these girls for a little bit, and then I'm gonna probably do a 450 ped run of the basic Combustor on just normal Next Island. And that'll allow us to see if we can get any good blueprints for some vehicles. Next Island style, guys. I like to get vehicle blueprints. Really a big fan of that. We'll get some. It just, I don't know if I'll get a new one I don't have. That'd be the more question is, can we get something I don't already have? I don't think we will. I honestly should run a giant run of some kind of clothing item in ancient Greece too. Just because I've been wanting to get something good that's an ancient Greece clothing artifact. You know what I'm saying? I don't have one yet. I'll show you what we do have though. I get rushed right here, guys. See, look. Oh, we have the classic Greek, and we've got the. Well, I've got some stuff here, guys. See, for most of this, empty slots, empty slots. So I obviously need to get a lot more of that. I don't know what I must have ran something last week, and I don't remember what it does. So Avaruptor still does play. Um, I haven't seen them do a video update though lately, and that makes me kind of. I'm gonna check in. I believe that they do still play. I think they're a good person. I would be shocked if they don't still play. Honestly, I'll have to check into it because I don't want to say that they do and then I'm gonna just be making stuff up. So I know a while ago I saw one of their videos. I literally had watched one, but it might have been a little bit since I watched the video, which makes me hesitant to say. Because Avaruptor had put out a lot of content on this game and has a pretty strong avatar. So, man, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm going to check. I might be friends directly. You know what I'm saying? Let's check the user registry. What's their actual avatar name, guys? 'Cause that must not be. That must just be his YouTube name. Or Twitch. I can try to pull it for Twitch. Let me check Twitch real quick while we're sitting here. I mean, it won't do much. Oh, crap. I better make sure we're throwing fireballs. Let me kill this girl. Then I'm going to find out. We'll look into this. Okay. I'm going to check real quick. We'll figure this out. Uh, he's going to be playing today. It says 10 months ago, though, it kind of listed one of his streams. So I don't know. It says he's going to be playing today. I don't know. We'll look later on and see if he's actually playing. When I go to get off, it says he's going to be playing. Avalon. Oh! Avalon Butterfly. Let's check if he's on right now. Let's finish putting more stuff in there. Did I put too many T's? That looks like too many T's. He's not on right now. Oh, Avalonis is on though. That's funny. So I pulled you up, Avalonis. I already knew you were on. You messaged me. It did not shock me with that. So, I'm almost gonna bet. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. It says he's listed to stream today, though. It's what it said on Twitch. But that might be that he just didn't update that. So when I get off, I'm gonna check. I'll try to find out if he is streaming, guys. He's a good streamer, you guys. There's a lot of good streamers though. So, but honestly, he's streamed this for a long time. So if he quit, I'm gonna be kind of a little bit shocked. I'll be shocked if he quit. Legitimately, I see people come and go all the time. But certain people like Lauren Spade, DM Zone, and stuff like that, they've been doing it for a while. So like, for them to just, or Avalonis to just, I mean, basically, when certain people just randomly quit, it shocks me. When certain people randomly quit, it doesn't. Like, if all of a sudden Bonnie EU wasn't doing any videos ever again, I'd be a little thrown off by that. Because she has a great built-up community. She's been doing it consistently for a long time. And so it would be a little bit weird for somebody like her to quit. And it's the same with Avaruptor. I've watched his videos a few times before on his streams. I know that he's a consistent streamer and a long-term community member. And so, I haven't seen him for at least a month, for sure. That's why I stopped when I was about to tell you that he does. I don't know. I'm going to tell you I legit don't know. I know that it's been at least a month since I've seen one of his videos. The majority of the videos I've watched lately have been a lot of other people, honestly. Tons of other people. But, like, I've watched, like, the Quorum Coast Report. I like to watch that. That's actually handy. He's your mentor? Are you almost finished with the mentor program stuff? I'm just asking, because, like, if you're almost done, and you don't need to go on the mentor hunt or anything, it's easy for someone else to help you get through it. I'm more than willing to help you figure out what you need to do left to get through it. Um, I I'm gonna be honest though. I can't picture him just quitting playing. He's a super. Oh, okay. Just making sure. I didn't want you to get messed over. Okay, that's a lot of these girls. They're all pissed off at me. I'm gonna fly away escape style. You see these girls trying to jack up my vehicle? Whew, they were mad. I like it to be chased, right? I like to be chased. I don't like to be chased by that many. Especially if they had swords and stuff. Honestly, my desire to be chased would be much lower if the girls were going to come swinging swords at me. I'd be like, nah, I like you ladies, but no. Okay, let's go like this. I'm going to try to get them spread a little bit so that we don't pick a fight with all those at once again. If I can get a couple down. I'm glad you finished it. Yeah, you guys, if you guys ever just need help on your stuff, I'm not technically a mentor, um, but I like this game and I really like the community. This is one of the only games that I found that doesn't suck after a year of playing it. I'm gonna tell you, as a gamer, they've come out with new games all the frickin' time. And within like 4 or 5 months, I've killed every freaking mob they got, all their bosses, again and again and again and again, and it's just like boring after that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nowhere to actually go in the game except to just do the same thing tomorrow. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't like that experience. I I absolutely despise that experience. I think most of the games that they're coming out with lately are crap. And I'm going to just say, I have played a bunch of games over the last few years. A lot. And I played them as they came out. I played them late. I've had more fun with some of the games that are already not popular. Like, I'm going to tell you that I got probably more amount of gameplay out of the older Fallout 4 than Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was fun because it was more of a multiplayer adventure, blah, blah, blah. But the map wasn't big enough, and they had less than maybe 50 different types of creatures in the entirety of the game. And I'm going to say right now, I'm starting to have the same issues, not to the same point of like, hey, we're done playing it because I haven't beat all the dungeons and cleared all the area. But in all honesty, Diablo 4 is a huge freaking game, right? Lots of money was spent on it and stuff like that. But if you guys are part of the crowd that watches my morning Diablo 4 gameplay, you'll know that we see already the same mobs again and again and again. They don't have enough variety of creatures. And in all honesty, they all attack mechanically basically the same. There's no like, oh, this is super complicated how it goes. It's literally almost like I don't know what these game designers are doing with their time, but their mobs are boring. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm wanting if you put out a game and you're gonna I to me they're just not putting the effort into it. The games are flat. They just lack any depth to me, and I don't like that. This game, I've been playing it for years. There's mobs I've never even seen. I am definitely nowhere near codex through most of the mobs. And there's all kinds of new content, new instances, and other things being updated. And like if I get bored with the planet, I can be like, I'm going over to this other planet. I'm freaking bored. Um, I buy these other freaking name brand games. They're top shelf games supposedly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't remember how many days ago they released Diablo 4, But in all honesty, I'm already trying to figure out what the crap we're gonna do 2 months from now because I can already see that 2 months from now I'm gonna just be freaking farming the same crap again and again, and the only thing different from day to day is gonna be nothing. I mean, yeah, that's an issue. You know what I mean? You guys don't enjoy watching the same crap every day. I know that. Like, I don't know what these games are doing, though. Legitimately, I'm super disappointed with the gaming establishment. If it is an establishment. But I don't feel that the depth is there at all. Like, like, they're shallow. Super shallow, guys. This game, super depthy. Like, I'll be playing this for years to come, and I'll still enjoy it. I'll still be able to make pet at it. Um, I I know for a fact I won't be playing most of the name brand games, even 2 years, which is sad because I really like them. They do a good job, but they only have like maybe 100 or 200 hours of solid entertainment. Oh, my wallet doesn't break. I mean I'm not meaning that mean, but my wallet doesn't break like that. I don't have the same situation. I'm very conservative in how much pet I put into my game at all. Ooh, look at all these mad, pissed off. Ooh, we keep on pissing them off in droves. And they want me dead. Yeah. So because I'm monetized on YouTube and on Twitch, when I'm playing, it pretty much takes care of most of the stuff. And my manufacturing level is pretty substantial. And yeah, I'm not gonna go broke anytime soon in this game. Just out of the not gonna happen. I have a shop and stuff, and I load the auction house pretty regularly, and so it would the game is not the same for a person that's established really necessarily as a person that started. Like I don't have as much of a hard time not running out of ped as a newer person would be. But I've already invested heavily, you guys. So it's not like, hey, I started and all of a sudden I was like, oh. In fact, for a very lot of years, I would deposit and I just considered it like buying a coin roll. You know when you used to be a kid and you go to the arcade and you get like 10 bucks in quarters and you knew that you were going to be out of those quarters at the end of the day, but you were going to have fun? I just consider it the same. I didn't mind having to pay money because I grew up in the days of the arcade and stuff like that when arcades were still cool. I know that that sounds weird, but once consoles and stuff like that came out, really slowly but surely, little gaming arcades and stuff like that died. In little towns, at least medium towns. I never have lived in a major metropolitan, like, you know what I mean, like New York or Manhattan and stuff like that. I've never lived in one of those locations. And so I'm sure they still have arcades, but for the community size that I live in most of the time, um, those ones they don't have like really. Well, and at my age, I'm not gonna fricking go to an arcade. I'm gonna just be honest. That'd be a little weird. Um, I think it would be a little weird to me for some reason, like, because that's like a kid's space. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, that's kids, and it should be, so they can go and have that good little experiences. I had a lot of great experiences growing up and playing at arcades. Hanging out with your friends, you meet them at the arcade, you get some junk food, you play some um, Street Fighter or something like that. You know what I mean? Street Fighter's not a game anymore, I'll bet, but it was fun when I was a kid. I used to play that dude. I don't Boca, I think was his name, and you just hit a bunch of oh, look at that! I just got 40 ped right there, bro. That's awesome. I like that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that fine wool. I guess we'll be manufacturing some, guys. Ooh, this guy on my side right here, he's gonna rush me. Or her. Yeah, I get you though. For a lot of players, the wall break part does affect people. Just, I'm not in the same position, so it's kind of a blessing. Plus, I'm very cautious, guys. I don't like to just randomly do crap that I'm not gonna do well at. And so I'll go hunting and stuff. I do a lot of just like casual stuff though too when I'm off stream. I go hunting with people, or I'll just set and sometimes just like clean house and sweat. I know what you're thinking, like, do you really sweat? Yeah, I really do just sweat sometimes. So I like to sweat on Cyrene and on Rocktopia mostly though. Because I can grab a hater. Hey Snow Ranger, how you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. And I like to be able to grab a hater because you can just sit there and pull them off to a little area and sweat them forever. And I like to do sweating on Cyrene because the dire weeds and stuff like that give me dodge. And then outside of that, when I'm casual playing, I do a really lot of just tree harvesting. In which tree harvesting is super good for your overall skills. And you're not really going to burn up a lot of ped tree harvesting. I need this guy to throw the fireball at this girl. You see how he was just like getting in the zone but not throwing the fire? Oh yeah, the King Kong events too. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's all kinds of stuff. I'm going to tell you, I wish we owned that planet. Like, as like a player cooperative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to start a player cooperative or whatever we'd call it. Um, because then I'd have to be in charge of it, and I don't want to have that kind of pressure and stuff. But if we owned Rocktopia, you guys, I believe we could do a real big Rocktopia thing. I would like to own Rocktopia. I don't. And I don't have the kind of capital to just buy it either, by the way. Oh, and then besides just not having the ability to just buy it, I'd have to have all kinds of technical expertise I lack. I've never had a single class on video game development and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, let's just be honest, right there we'd be in a little bit of trouble. And so I'd have to have money to buy the whole planet, plus enough money to buy a comparable development staff that we could have stuff going on every month. But yeah, Rocktopia would be super good. I don't think that he's thinking about selling it, okay? But I believe with the right amount of money and the right talk to him about it, I think he would sell it, guys. Never Die's pretty freaking cool, guys. Oh, I didn't know that. You serious? Bonnie you has a podcast on Audible about you? I'm gonna tell you, she's a stud. She is super cool. So is John Black Knight, just for the record. I'm not just like all just hyping the girls. But Bonnie is legitimately a huge piece of this game at this point. It's the same with several of the others too. But you know, like, I consider a huge piece. John Black Knight, huge piece also. he doesn't put out content the same way. And so, but as a character, I'm gonna tell you, John Black Knight, he's a freaking beast. Like, like straight up, I'm jealous of that. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm a good crafter, but John Black Knight's freaking character is just like, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's a big character. It's not like so much more work than me. Audible, how do you do audibles? Maybe I want to put out an audible. I'm gonna listen to her audible. Mine'll be free too. I'm not on Audible yet, guys, but I might be on Audible by the end of the week. Yeah, I say that. I'm like in the middle of I'm also wanting to write a book currently, and so jumping onto Audible might be like one of those things where you speed up to failure because you overrun yourself. Might want to not be on Audible yet. Whew. There's so many things you can do in this world. Right? You guys ever get overwhelmed on all the options you have? You're like, holy crap, which things are we gonna do? There's just this world is amazing. Like Entropy is amazing too. But the real actual universe, freaking crazy how many options you have to do stuff in life. Like too many random directions you can just decide to do. You know what I mean? Um, can I tell you that Nook makes it super easy to write a book. And so I've created a Nook password. I have a Nook account. I have never read books on Nook, but one of my friends wrote a book recently on Nook. I know, right? My friends are really a lot of peer pressure. It's freaking very stressful. They're always doing a lot of stuff, like starting businesses or writing books and stuff. And then I'm like, well, frick, I don't have a book yet. Always have a friend group that outguns you guys. You'll never aspire. Well, maybe you guys aspire on your own. But I'm going to let you know, when my friends are all around me just doing boom, boom, boom on all kinds of stuff, it reminds me I need to get my crap together and do stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want a bunch of people around that allow me to be further complacent. Where it's like, nah, I'm not doing anything, but nobody I know is doing anything, so that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have friends all around you that are just doing stuff, and especially if they're always doing big stuff, right? Then all of a sudden you see it differently, and honestly, everything looks easier. Like, my buddy did not take as long as I would have thought to pump out a freaking book. And this other buddy of mine, um, Victor, he's just pumped out a freaking movie. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, I know. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna pump out a movie. I don't know how to do that, but if I wanted to go be in a movie, the dude would let me be in one of his movies. I already asked him if I could be a villain. I have to supposedly get some kind of SAG card or some crap like that, but I mean, like, not supposedly, I think I have to. But the dude's cool as heck. Hold on, I'll show you guys that. Just in case you guys want to watch it. He also has a YouTube channel and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. He's doing too much crap. Honestly, it's gonna end up freaking. My peer pressure is up to here, guys. I'll show you who I'm talking about real quick. I think his new movie's called Death Merchant or something like that. I'll have to find out. He's not a big time director, bro. So if you guys are thinking I'm friends with one of those people that's actually like, huge in Hollywood, no. My people are all people just doing stuff. They will be huge one day. Some of them are starting to be huge. Actually, Victor might actually be considered good because he's the director and he makes movies. And they've made money, so I'm not really sure his level. I knew him when he was going to college for film school, kinda, and stuff like that. And I'm gonna let you know. Here's what cracked me up. Hey, Vital Duck, how you doing, man? So when Victor was like starting film stuff, like at one point he was doing films, right? And like action films. They're all action films. So like they learned the trick where you shove the dude against the wall and you shoot him. It, well, basically it's wild stuff. I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick. Hold on one second. Let me pull this up before I. I always gotta watch what I show people when I'm pulling stuff up. Boom. Okay, we'll switch where you guys can see what I'm seeing because I like you guys to be able to see stuff. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This guy's killer content, by the way. Eventually, all his stuff is gonna be serious movies. I'm sure. I mean, not like serious movies and stuff. But this is my bro. This guy just put out Death Merchant, but like legitimately, the peer pressure from all my people is getting higher and higher because they're all doing all kinds of stuff. So then all of a sudden now I feel like I have his YouTube channel is a workout channel, by the way. This dude, by the way, he doesn't look it, but that dude's ripped as crap. Like I know he looks businessman like type. I don't know what he looks like. He looks like a guy that probably would kill you. But he does a lot of obviously like martial arts type freaking stuff, blah 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 kind of stuff. Basically, your normal guy of a while ago. Um, but I did not know. See, you never know what you're gonna see on Instagram, guys. There's somebody's plant there that's not mine. I have no idea what's up with that. Not being covered by us. Okay, but basically, yeah, that dude peer pressures a little bit because you know what I'm saying. Then you're like, well, I needed to lock it onto the thing. Game capture, yeah. So basically, find friends that are all doing stuff, writing books, making movies, doing lots of stuff. Because then, if you're ever bored and you're like, man, I'm bored with what I freaking do, I want to know more about what you do, bro. You can just message them and say, hey, guy, I'm really at a, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I noticed you're doing some cool crap. Is there any way I could shoot out there and see what you're doing? And it's an option. And I'm going to let you know more times than you would think. You can literally just shoot out somewhere. I know it always costs money and it does cost money. But I take that sacrifice if it's for something big enough that's going to make me grow. And so, like, yeah. But right now, I'm not worried about that stuff. I'm more like, hey, let's write a book sometime soon. But my book is probably I'm kind of leaning towards some kind of super dark, creepy sci-fi stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like sci-fi, but lately I've been reading a lot and listening to a lot of the stuff from the guy that wrote Conan the Barbarian. And I'm going to tell you the stuff he wrote before Conan was way crazier. Like, just way crazier. And so, I really like a lot of the ideas, but I don't like the time period zone he chose or a little other things, you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of it is I like components of aspects of his mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that guy's still alive, but whatever. His mind brilliant. But I'll tell you, I'm not a expert on the time period he wrote in, and so I would probably lean away from that time period. I know a lot about the Assyrian Babylonian time period, but not enough that I want to exclusively and extensively write in that time period. And he also wrote in, well, that's freaking hot, in more of the Viking type um, time period too. Ooh, look at that. We just got another frick, I think 40? Is that 40? Yeah, we all, well, close to 40. I'm not going to math it in my mind, but we did good there. Okay, let's pick this. What are we picking? 1.23 in dex. Look at our dex. Let's check it. It's going amazing, by the way, Vital Duck. I hope yours is going amazing. I'm up 5,211 dexterity. So that's starting to be where we want. I want 6,000 dexterity, you guys. I mean, I want 6,000 in all my skills. But I'll take 6,000 dexterity to start. Hard to get there, though. Are you guys super freaking excited for when they switch this over to Unreal Engine 5? Like, I am excited for that. I'm like, I don't know when they're gonna do that yet. I probably should try to connect with the CEO of this game. Guys, do you think the CEO of this game is on LinkedIn? I'm gonna find out later on. I'll let you guys know if he is, so you guys can connect with him. I'll connect with him. If you guys want to connect with me, then you're welcome to. I'm about to run out of people I can connect with on that. So they only allow you to have 30,000 connections. I know that sounds probably like a lot. I'm at 25,000 some connections right now. So, and I know it probably sounds like 5,000 left to go. That's plenty. They actually have been filling up faster lately um, than before. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know how long I'm going to have any connection spaces. But I don't care what you guys do for a living at all. I'm not like that. I absolutely believe everybody's just a person. And in all honesty, what you're doing now doesn't reflect what you've done in the past or where you're going to be later on. I like to always keep in mind that at one part of my life, I was a total mess. And honestly, most people would have been like, well, that guy, I don't know if he's going to ever go anywhere, blah, blah, blah. He's a total mess. Now those people look pretty freaking stupid, honestly. But at one point, they would have had every right to have had assumption of, well, how in the world is that going to go anywhere? Luckily, luckily, I got my crap together, right? And decided, hey, some stuff. But that's basically it. And so I like to keep the perspective that any point, any individual may just decide to just start doing some stuff. I'm going to let you know that Victor guy, more than 10 years ago, he had not done a single film, you guys. Nothing. He knew nothing about that. Now he's directing films. So, like, in 10 years, you can go from, like, I don't know anything about this to here's my film. And I'm not talking he's a film or whatever. I don't know the ratings of the different film crap. You know what I'm saying? But his films are excellent, and they're getting better all the time. And unlike most people that have a dream, he decided to take from, like, hey, I don't know anything about this, to taking the pain of learning. Because everybody has to, you got to eat the pain, guys. You guys need to become pain eaters, right? Because pain is growth. So the pain of moving from I know nothing about this thing that in my head I think I would do well, to finding out that going nothing means that you will not do well at first, but by not doing well you will have the chance to be great at something one day. That's pain. There's a lot of guys that will explain that that if you're not willing to endure the pain of growth, you have zero chance of growth, and that everything great you can do is painful. Anything. Like all of it. Period. If it's great, it has effort required, it has emotional struggles in it, it has this sweet recipe of spices that we call life, and then boom, you've done it. I'll even let you know. When I first told people I was gonna start a YouTube channel, legit, people that like were my friends literally told me, well, will let me know how that goes. In a snide ass way. Like, where people are like, oh, okay, I expect that to fail. No crap. You eat that crap. Let that be your Wheaties. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, nah, it'll go fine because I'm not a bitch. That's how you have to roll. Yeah. I know that sounds brutal, but legitimately. And I'm not the only person. I've talked to other people. So I've been to VidCon. In fact, at one point I realized I didn't know what I was doing. So I decided to go to the conference and learn what I was doing. And I was visiting with all kinds of very successful people, including um, a chick that tricked me into thinking she only had like 45,000 followers, but really she had like an insane amount. And she like hung out with me and visited the whole time, but she literally kept it coy how freaking popular she was. And I didn't Google her while we were hanging out, which is funny. And then I got home and I'm like, well, this girl, let me look her up real quick and I'll show you who I'm talking about. And then I looked her up. Why am I stuck? And then I'm like, wait, that girl just tricked me. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. She's way cool. And I think that she just didn't want to be like, I don't know, maybe she was buffered my feelings or something. Because legitimately when I went there, I did not have 1,000 people. I was still working on getting my channel above 300, to be honest. And I took money that I was like, I took birthday money actually. And I took my birthday and I went down to LA for the VidCon conference years ago. And then I had them, I took the classes on how to do YouTube. In which then I got back and I knew more, and so I did do better. But it still took a grip of time to do well. You know what I'm saying? And a different understanding of like what my goal was and how fast I thought I was going to carry it out. You know, like in your mind when you start anything, it's just going to go smooth. You know, and you're just. But when it hits reality, that's when all of a sudden you've got to start changing plans, making adjustments, and deciding do you really want what you want and stuff. I'm going to craft in a minute. I haven't stopped, but I haven't knocked one out for a second. Is there something you guys would like to see crafted, just out of curiosity? As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to actually set it up to where we have a combustor crafting going on. Ooh. So I'm about to start up a combustor craft in just a second. I still craft. I just haven't been doing it on stream as much. But I would be willing to craft whatever you guys want on stream, just so you guys know. I'm willing to do runs on things. I like finding out what blueprints we get from doing stuff. I think that's super fun. I gotta find out what we have in storage on this next island area. But no, I'm gonna do some crafting in seconds. As soon as this girl dies right here, we're gonna go craft some. I still love crafting. I just don't stream it. Because most of my crafting nowadays has been just being like replacing stuff that we're putting in the auction house and stuff. And keeping my place filled. Which I know that kind of sounds naughty, but... Oh, and I do a lot of... I'll hit to Rocktopia and do rock stuff. I love Rocktopia. Yeah, I'll knock out some Rocktopia stuff, guys. I really like this little village. Can I tell you guys? You know these little houses with the courtyards? I don't like that little courtyard. But you know, like the Mexican houses with the courtyards and the fountains and stuff like that? I really always did want one of those. Like, I know that might sound weird, but I mean, I'm not in the market for a giant estate or anything like that yet because we're still working on not sucking on a bunch of levels. Oh yeah, what all blueprints do you have from there? Because there's a lot of good Rocktopia blueprints, you guys. What's this guy doing? To add terminal, I'm gonna just make sure we don't have a bunch of material stuck here before we do something. I was just looking down and. Okay, I'm taking all these materials to the other side also. Holy crap. Why would I have 50 pet and universal ammo just sitting in storage, you guys? Sometimes I wonder what the heck am I. No, now I'm overloaded. Sometimes I wonder what I do. I mean, I know I'm the one playing my game, but like legitimately, I'm like, I know I'm pretty random in games though, because I log into almost every game once a week to wonder what the crap did I just do last time I was playing. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the Orpheus Cave. Well, I don't know about the Jarhead armor necessarily, but thank you. I'm glad you would be so cooperative in such matters. Are you having a good day anyway? I hope you are having a good day. That made me blush. I'm sorry. The have my baby part it just threw me off. Like that's what I'm not used to seeing, and so I was like, "Whoa, blush time." I'm a little blushy, you guys. I'm gonna let you know. Also, I'll tell you what else. And this is kind of I don't know how this has anything to do with it, but if I ever wink at somebody or something like that, right? It will no crap hit the wrong
Hello.
person. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, whoa, I saw me too. Oh, that's a freaking pimp siren hat. And sunglasses? Avalonis, where are you getting this crap? Okay, let's find this thing. I'm going to go to Crystal Peaks. And then I'm going to drop this stuff off. I'll show you a great place to get your stuff. Misty right there. This is a gorgeous planet. Can you imagine living up on a peak like this? I'd be a little bit nervous. Just gonna be honest. But this would be an awesome view at night. I mean, like this big old house up on a thing. This is a giant deck. This would be huge. Crazy, huh? In my mind, I could live on something like this, but I don't know if I would really be able to, guys. I get anxiety on heights. I'm around them a lot, and for some reason, I can climb a cliff and I'm not as nervous as if I'm in a car driving near a cliff. So, like, I don't know why, but cars and cliffs scare the crap out of me, you guys. I literally, it's just like pure freaking anxiety. Hold on one second. Because I'm always ready for like a car blowout or some other random stuff, which I've never had happen on a cliff. I'm very glad I've never had that kind of stuff happen. But legitimately, when I'm driving in a car near cliffs and stuff, whew, the whole time I'm just like super stressed out. See, I've got one of these carnival tickets already. Hold on one second, guys. This is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to show you guys two different things right here. We're going to go like this. We're then going to go combustor. Well, I guess we're going to go combustor and have a bunch of things pop up. I'll show you our technical level on vehicle manufacturing. Vehicle structure is repair. Vehicle manufacturing is actual vehicle engineering. So we're an impressive vehicle engineer, and our skill level is mechanics. Vehicle technology of 3638. We got to find our manufacturer vehicles. Our manufacturer vehicles is 2245. So that's pretty good. I am still collecting rotten bananas. I am going to buy something out of there one day. For reals. So right off the bat, let's look at what we're going to have to spend on this. None of that's there. That's overpriced and too little of it. Okay, so we're going to go Calypso. We're going to go Bell Car. 3. I feel we need this at least this much. So let me look over this real quick. 1700. Let me see if there's this. Okay, there's 3000. That was cheap. So we got our bell car from here. Calypso. I'm going to be a little off balanced here, guys, but it won't matter that much. Okay, I'm going to have them mail this to me. Right here, we're going to express it for 7 ped. I'm okay with that. Express delivery. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm going to have to go click. Okay, boom, boom. Want to get one of these bigger groups of stuff. 9 to 15, that's 6. Feel that that's about to gimp us over. I think this might only be 6 ped to have it delivered. But let's get one ped of extra stuff. Hold on one second. Let me sell something so we can have a ped extra just in case it costs a ped extra. Let's figure out what we have the junk to sell real quick. I don't really use these sockets. We have a whole bunch of robot filters I'm not really going to use. Let's double check the markup on this. 102%. That looks good. Walk over here. Now we're going to pop some blueprints, by the way, for sure. It won't even be a confusion that we pop some. What else did I drop in here? Oh, there that was. We could have just took care of that. Okay. Growth stuff, blah, blah, blah. That girl's overly packed, you guys. I don't know where she's going. I hope she's not flying through space like that. Don't be the one that flies through space with your stuff, okay? Please don't do that. It literally bugs the crap out of me when people get nailed because it's avoidable. Like literally all you have to do is choose not to fly through space with your stuff, guys. Don't do that. Okay, we're not buying from here. We're buying from here. And probably a good thing we did that. Bell car. I'm gonna take this pack at 3,000 right here. That's gonna be plenty. Okay, express delivery. Okay. Oh, I have a crap load of energy matter and stuff. And metal residue. Crapola. Okay, so we have 875. That's about 1 hour. Oh, I don't? Mm, I probably don't blink very much. I don't know what that means really, but I could purposely blink. Hi, Iverson. How you doing? My coffee is freaking epic. Okay, so this is going to be a 1 hour. You know what we want to definitely always have going when we're doing manufacturing crap? A skill pill. There's no way we don't need the 50% extra skills from vehicle manufacturing. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this up over here. Bang. Okay. I did some furniture crafting somewhere. I don't actually know where. But I got this lamp. I mean, I remember doing it. I just, honestly, I can't remember which planet I did this on. But I got, oh, Planet Tulin. Tricolor Poof is a Tulin planet type blueprint, guys. This striped pillow, that's a boosted blueprint. I probably should be making that, flying back there, knocking out. Going kind of crappy. We're not doing a lot of failures, but we're not doing great either. And so, super excited. Boom, we just got one. So we got a sub warp drive. Those aren't really worth a lot. I already have some of those. 200 something% markup. I believe the book we keep those in is in here. I have to find the book I use for armaments. Subwarp drives, yeah. So I have some subwarp drives already. A bunch of space thrusters and other stuff. These things are all handy if you want to make a bunch of random stuff. But we'll get more. Uh, it would kick me higher amounts of the blueprints when I got them. And in all honesty, it has never really affected me that much. I've ran runs all the way over. I've had them go good and bad. I've ran it with it slightly over. Sometimes I'll put it to where this part right here is on the end. And I do get better quantities of blueprints when they pop. But um, at this point, I'd rather just have the higher amount of successes and stuff. But I get you. A lot of people will put it over here. And I'll show you what the difference would look like real quick. See how it kind of creeps it a little bit, but not a ton. All that's going to change is we're going to get bigger amounts here and stuff like that. And if we do get a blueprint, I'll get a higher amount. Let's leave it there, actually. Let's let it run this way. That won't hurt, right? So I'd like to get some of the cool little vehicles they have on this planet, though. They have good vehicles. You guys have seen those little fast, I don't know what they are. They have them somewhere. I'll have to show you guys. A whole freaking bunch of them. And I'm going to obviously have just a ridiculous amount of E-matter and metal residue at the end of this run. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe we have enough stuff that I do some. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Oh. Yeah, no, I need the residues and stuff like that if I want to make certain things. Like, but only if I want to. Like, and mostly I don't fly around with that stuff. So like with it on this planet, um, I don't I don't know what I'm gonna make. That we would. Oh, you know what we're gonna make? I'm gonna make something today. You guys are gonna freaking something's gonna happen. You guys are gonna be wanting to get ready by the end of this crafting run. Just gonna let you know. Probably gonna break the universe or something. I don't know. Some kind of crazy stuff. I might make something today. I'm considering it legitimately. I don't have the materials on me to make a good aircraft though. You know what? We're gonna make something later on. I'm gonna make something later on. I don't want to be saying I'm gonna make something today. We're doing this today. But I should get some blueprints here. I assume I'm going to get about 3 blueprint pops per every 500 clicky clicks, just so you guys know. So I'd expect at least like 5 blueprint drops from this big of a run. That doesn't mean it happens. That's just what I would expect. That all the time goes the other way on me, up or down. But on like my good blueprints consistently, that's in that zone. I mean, in that zone can be plus or minus. Oh, I'll go do grindhouse runs and stuff. I'm wait, are you gonna make a bunch of those grindhouse weapons? A lot of people don't know about that. They're kind of a wild weapon. Like because they don't have that's the one with the zero efficiency, right? I'm pretty sure grindhouse is zero efficiency, guys. It's insane. I've tried to understand the different weapons because there's just so many. But as I look through them and stuff like that, their ratings are all over the place. Like, and I know that there's strategies with every freaking thing you do in this game, but the grindhouse is like it's either zero or freaking really low. It's super low. It's crazy low actually. And so it's one of those popular weapons though. It doesn't feel like we're burning through this material very fast, does it, guys? We're almost at 100 and we're almost down to 700 and something. 750 is 1 hour of clicky clicks. Just so you guys know. I need to go and I have a lot of materials on that planet. Now that I'm thinking. So I have been told that too. And I experimented with a gun that was low efficiency that I made. And then I shot the crap out of it and tiered it to 2. And I sold it to a dude. And it was a permanent low efficiency gun. And I got it bought out for a good amount of money. So my understanding is that's how it works. I felt that it did work like that, but my sample wasn't big enough. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I should probably get back to with the guy that bought that. So I made some pistol, and I can't remember which pistol it is, but it has absolutely horrible efficiency. Sorry, my pants were horribly uncomfortable there. And I ground it up because they literally this is what happened. They're like, hey, I'm looking for a tier like 2 or 3 of this, right? And I didn't have a tier 2 or 3 of anything laying around at that time. So I'm like, oh, okay. And so then I'm like, well, I make that gun. I'll just make one and I'll just tier it up to 2 or 3 real quick. And so I went and I tiered it up to 2. And then I was like, man, I really like throwing fireballs at things and using swords. And so I just got a hold of him once it was at tier 2, and I'm like, hey, I have that at tier 2. Did you still want to buy that? And they did. And so I made a reasonable amount of PED, and I mean, it was a reasonable amount. And so they for sure believed that they were going to hit and force more HOFs and globals because of that. I don't know if that's true or not, guys. I like legit. I've been trying to figure it out, and I have been trying to figure it out. I'm willing to burn through a grindhouse, and we can kind of try to figure it out too, though. Like it's a single gun, and it's not going to affect me that much. Hey Zuck, how you doing today? I hope you're having a great evening too. And so, yeah, that's my understanding about the grindhouse. Also, is it's used to force a global or an HOF. Mechanically, guys, I'm gonna just be honest about it. I don't know how to do data dives, and I know that that's how actually most people learn how things work for Rails is not by playing, but they like literally pull the coding somehow or something, and then they sit there and line by line read through everything so that they can know how it works. I don't know who does that. I mean, like I watch a dude's channel who does that, but they only do it on big games when they're about to come out or coming out. And so I've never seen them do a data dive on Entropia. In all honesty, I don't even know where you get code. I think that they're good for something as much as they sell too. And as much as that guy was willing to buy that pistol off me, he bought it for 250 ped over TT, you guys. Straight up. That's a pretty high markup for a gun that's not, in my mind, it wasn't an OP gun. The aspects were that it had reasonable damage per, like, amount of going in, but at the same time, it had absolutely horrible efficiency. And then you have all kinds of other people that are like, I want the highest efficiency gun I can get. And so I'm literally always at a loss of like, is it high efficiency better or is going low efficiency and forcing the global better? If you're consistently getting the right hunt and you're hunting things that drop good markup items, it's probably better to go with the thing that forces a global so you have a better chance of getting an item of some kind. If you're literally just long-term game playing and codexing and you just want a super efficient, uh, what would you call it, run, it's probably better to go high efficiency. Oh, yeah, boom, here they are. Grindhouses. These are the materials, yeah. What are you hunting? Are you doing the instances or are you hunting? Oh, it's not giving us the info. Hey, Blade Daywalker, how are you doing today? Hope kicking butt. Yeah, the Grindhouse Sleaze, it's a pretty famous game. Oh, Scavenger Wolves. You know what? I'll tell you something. There's some area there that has little wolves or something like that that I guess are super good for sweating. I've never done the sweating the wolves thing, like, but killing and Ventmar. Oh, I forgot. Ark was getting its own stuff. Man, there's so much going on, guys. So much going on. There's a lot. You know what I really want to own in this game, though, guys? And I've said it multiple times. I would like to own a deep space derelict transport ship that's an instance that literally spawns randomly somewhere to where you actually have to fly in there, take out the fighter aircraft that are protecting it or whatever, shoot out the guns, land in the bay, then you'd go in and it'd be a big old like instance, but it'd be like a serious in space instance. I did hear that they were doing their own migration. I think that's awesome. So is this part of that new team, right? This is the new team that just took over that game, is what I would guess. I've been excited about that, that they were getting a new team. Just straight up. That's a good thing. They needed a new team. Honestly, Arcadia is not, it doesn't get the love it should get at all. Like, it's a pretty planet, it's chill. It has a lot of nice people that live there. It has all the motherships above it so you can do all your mothership skilling. So here's what I've argued Arcadia needs to have. Arcadia has all the mothership skilling above it, right? So all the people getting their mechanical engineering and all their vehicle technology and stuff like that are on Arcadia. So I felt that what they needed to frickin' do is sit there and put a daily manufacture um, combustor run type one on Arcadia or on an Arcadian space station that's redone with showrooms so that you can display vehicles like big old vehicle showrooms. And then they need to add more space vehicles that are customizable so that we could have like some kind of spaceport. So either one, but Arcadia, right there in that area, they need a manufacturer vehicle um, type mission where like you would maybe run a run of like I don't know 750 combustors, and that would give you 70 pec or 75 pec in manufacturer vehicles. So what would happen is everybody'd be chilling on Arcadia doing all their stuff, and we'd end up with a whole bunch of super skilled vehicle manufacturing dudes. But at that point, since you're doing dailies, you need more vehicle blueprints, right? So if there were more vehicle blueprints, say like 3 dozen customizable space vehicles, or let's just say a dozen unique customizable space vehicles, and you could go and run a combustor run, and you were going to get 75 pec of manufacturer vehicle, and there was a chance that you were going to pop some of these blueprints for, some of the vehicles. I think you'd have dudes go to Arcadia, spend the freaking year just freaking knocking it out, and then all of a sudden you'd have vehicle engineers all over the thing. It'd be awesome. Yeah, I need to go check that out too. I'm going to probably make a circle around the planets. I do want to go and knock out some manufacturing on Rocktopia, and I want to get back to Arcadia too. To be honest, there's a lot of mobs on Arcadia. I don't know if I could pull it up from here, but there's like 100, no, what is it, 40 something mobs maybe? I wanted to say hundreds, but there aren't hundreds of mobs. There's at least there's at least 40 mobs on Arcadia, in which that's a huge amount of stuff you can get done. Oh, that's nice that they lowered the tax rates. I kind of always try to hunt things that I'm less concerned with the tax rate. Like, there's certain areas that I've landed and I'm like, oh, well, this is a crap mob. It doesn't ever drop anything that's going to ever be that good. And their tax rate is 3 to 5%. I don't hunt there. But like, if say I landed somewhere and there were A-tracks or A-trocs or something more unique than that and better probably, um, a 5% tax rate wouldn't scare me off necessarily. I'm not saying I want them to have 5% tax rate at all. Got bit by a mosquito. itches. I hate mosquitoes. But the tax rate, I do like it when they lower tax rates, especially in real life. I don't like everybody paying so much taxes. It's okay. Everybody has their own theory on that stuff. Doing pretty good here, you guys. I think we're awesome. Okay, we have at least 45 minutes, I think, left. Maybe more, 50 minutes, I don't know. Some ridiculous amount of minutes, guys. Some ridiculous amount. We're not doing that great on our blueprinting, though. Definitely need more. I'm going to check this part real quick up here. I think we're going to be pretty well off on this. They won't let me merge all, huh? Well, you can't merge all in the middle of crafting is what it looks like, guys. So you guys all have a great weekend. I was hoping everybody did amazing things this weekend. I didn't do anything amazing, but I went on a little trip, and it was freaking fun. It was stressful, like super stressful, right? So I went down all the way down to the Four Corners region. If you guys don't know that area, it's like down by where Mesa Verde, the Indian ruins are. So then I went to Durango after that. Durango's gorgeous, right? Always gorgeous. And I forgot that between Durango and Uray, I was gonna have to on the way back go over Red Mountain Pass. So some of our like passes in Colorado are seriously freaking stressful. This is an armament device one. These are for motherships. I do sell these, but in all honesty, the only people that hit you up for this kind of stuff are very specific, guys. And like honestly, I have way too many of these armament devices. I don't even make them very often. Um, but if you guys ever need one, I would make it. I have all the way up to Armament Device 3 blueprint. So how that works is inside of a mothership, there's an engineering like room. And just like equipment and stuff like that has different attachments and mods that can be dropped onto it, so do motherships, right? So motherships can have an energy source thing, a armament device, a sub warp engines. So you get more blueprints when you get blueprints. Is basically all that happens by moving the slider slightly. So I'm getting slightly more, but not by some significant amount that like if I had it jacked to the side, I would be either felling or doing glorious. And so I don't like jacking it all the way to the side. Although, do you know what? At one point when we were doing the 30-day runs on Monterey and stuff like that, because a long time ago I used to just do 30-day stretches on Monterey all the time and collect this stuff. Because if you think about it, that's frick tons of skill. Or if you look at Toulon alone, right? Toulon, you get 70 peck a day in mechanics, or I mean in machinery, on that Nadira wants an apprentice. So if you stay there for 30 days and do that, that's 21 ped in machinery. And so I just sat on Monria and on Tolan at different points doing 30-day stretches. And they were super, super good. But during those 30-day stretches, there were times that I was like, I wonder how much differently this would turn out if I just racked it to the side. And so I've done one racked it to the side on pretty much all the planets. They're super nerve wracking because you're either doing horrible or glorious. But at the end, I actually wasn't seeing a significant difference in plus minus. Like, it was like large run of failure, boom. Large run of failure, boom. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, the plus or minus on it was relatively about the same. But the thing is, I did do one run that it literally was just bad, and then there was no like, boom, hey, that recovered. And it butchered me. And then I was like, ouch, that's not cool. That was very aggressively rough. And so my thoughts are on it is like, for the most part, if you get a statistical average run, it's going to be in the statistical averages, and it's going to be like no different than any of the other runs at any position, minus the composition that you get when you kick out stuff. That's an opinion. That's not like I'm throwing you guys fact. You know what I mean? These are opinions. So we've got 53 armament device 2s. So the difference between this armament device 1 and armament device 2 is that when you drop an armament device into a mothership, it determines the maximum amount of guns that can be accessed. That's it. So like a mothership with an armament device 3 can pretty much man all of its guns. The 2 can arm most of the guns, I think. Well, a good amount of them. And a 1, can arm more of the guns than if you've had none. That's basically it. So it's how many dudes you can put at gun positions, basically. That's all that limits. Just in case you were wondering if there's actually, and I'll show you the markup on these. They won't have an impressive markup, to be honest, because most of the people that need them can actually pop these, and the other people that need them but can't actually craft them, there's not that many people that own motherships and stuff. So you're like, once every while somebody will message and be like, hey, by any chance, can you make one of these? I have never successfully sold one out of my shop. At one point, I had made an armament device 3 or something like that, and I even put it in my shop for like less than what normally somebody would contact me for it. And it just was like a waste. It was a waste. I ended up getting really frustrated with it. And I don't even remember what happened. Oh, I might have negotiated and traded to some other ship person for something, honestly. I've even considered before making my own warp engine or warp thing just because then if I'm like trying to get a warp and stuff like that, I'm not trying to negotiate the same. I could be like, hey, I get you, but I'll kick you this warp. Boom. I haven't had to do that ever though. Like legitimately, that's warp engines. They'll sell pretty fast. They don't. You don't have the same fight. The problem is getting that generic fuse crap and other stuff. That's big. And you got dudes also that literally have stockpiles of stuff, right? I can't remember who it is. It might be John Black Knight, honestly. But one of the mothership dudes has just stacks, like just stacks of crap. And so he would never. Yeah. What's your dude's name? I'll add you. You guys, I'm not anti any of you. You guys are all awesome. This is a community game, you guys. You want to be friendly at each other. But yeah, send a thing. I'll add you automatically. Or if you give me your thing, I'll add you too. Boom. Okay, I'll add it that way. Hey, Red Star, how you doing, man? There's Avalonus's Twitch, guys. Oh, did you see that? It tried to grab a little. What is this? Do you guys want to? You guys wanted this to go somewhere? Oh, whoa. Hey, how are you doing also? Hope you're having a great day. Does this not look like I'm going to drag some kind of vital info off? I want us to be able to. I did. I just drug that thing there. I don't know what the crap I'd do with this. What is this? I don't understand what I just did. Hold on, guys. I gotta figure out what I've done. I don't know what this would be. I just created a thing. I'm gonna get rid of that because I don't know what the heck. I just forced that to happen. I don't want to accidentally cause a glitch later on. Where they're like, hey dude, don't do that. But yeah. Oh, so he is still playing then. That's what matters. Hey, you know what? Let's check that. We're just letting this thing go anyway, right? He was supposed to stream today, is what it said, guys. Hold on, let's check this stuff. Wait, what the heck? Did I just spell that right? Oh, okay. Checking it. Well, that was loud. He has good music going on. So, I'm not seeing his stuff. It lists that he's supposed to stream 10 to 12 daily. Guys, let's look at this. Oh, I'm waiting for Starfield. I'm gonna play Starfield, you guys. Don't worry. That's gonna happen. So, honestly, here, I'm gonna pop this where you guys can see this. I'm not a million percent sure he is still playing. Um, I mean, he's obviously still playing the game. I'm not seeing his streams. He didn't stream last week. Oh, guys, what the crap? Guy, this guy's a good streamer. He's been gone for a second. This guy's a very friendly guy, too. So I don't know. Let's hope some good stuff. If you guys know him, would you guys shoot him a positive message? I mean, like, just to be honest, I don't know this Bunker 3 either. That's a new dude. Really, honestly. I wish just being on all the time, I was getting that many people just randomly. So, very positive guy. I don't know why he's not, Yeah, I know he still plays the game. Honestly, though, he literally had a very professionally done channel. Look at all this. All that's done well. All that's done well. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Facebook. I don't do that. I'm not on Twitter either, you guys. I don't even know what. Oh, that's a calculator. That's its own thing. Guys, what the heck? Well, you know what? Maybe he's just chilling for a second, taking a break. He's could return. I don't know. Honestly, he had put out a lot of stuff. Let's check his YouTube, guys. He has a YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna find out this stuff. We'll find out what's up. be honest, guys, hold on, I'll make it where you guys can see it too. I want to just be cyber stalking poor Avaruptor on my own. Yeah, even this is super professional. See what I'm saying? I don't know. So he has a Medusa one, C1 RDI. That's a good one to pick. I don't know what this is. Oh, that is something. See his thumbnails are super quality, guys. Super high quality. Yeah, look at this. What is this? So it looks like he plays a lot of different games. What in the heck? I don't know about that. I don't know what Star Atlas is, guys. Looks like he plays different games. Honestly, I didn't know he even played outside of Entropia. Dude, honestly, Conk, that's one of those sads. Yeah, he has good videos on a lot of good things. He'll over time. He's a super serious dude, though. I noticed that he comes at this game from a super intellectual place. You know what I'm saying? I like hearing his thoughts on stuff. He actually is very well thought. I'm surprised he's not still playing. Just gonna be honest, this long reaches are good in bullseyes. Yeah. I'm really surprised this what's lootable in PvP didn't get more views because this is only a 2-minute video. And that seems like something, oh see this is smart. 75 pet per day, daily. That's good to cover. Guys, I kind of feel his freaking thumbnails are better than my thumbnails by far. Just to be honest, guys. I'm not the best thumbnailer. Tons of other people are better at thumbnails. I'll make some thumbnails. I'm not an anti-thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, all kinds of stuff's going on the internet, obviously. We don't want to be involved with looking at that crap. Okay, let's see what we got. I honestly, I'm not sure why Avalonus isn't playing it. I mean, well, not videoing. I already have this. If one of you guys needs this, let me know. If you guys are on this planet and you guys need rubber lists, I don't need them. Here's space thrusters. I already have 100 and some clicks of space thrusters, but these babies sell well, and I could just sell the blueprint if I wanted, but like legitimately like space thrusters, you could just make space thrusters and sell them all day, it seems like. They just sell. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know what's up there, but here's what I will tell you. Um, I've now streamed for a pretty good amount of time, and legitimately the only reason I succeeded is because I didn't quit. Like I'm not better at the game than everybody. You know what I mean? Like I have a good character. I understand the game well, but there are definitely people that have put in more hours than me, and they also understand the game well. Um, the thing is, in many cases, they started making videos and they didn't just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And legitimately on YouTube and stuff like that, especially, and I believe even on Twitch, um, it's not quitting that actually allows you to succeed. It's not actually being the best or anything like that, because there are definitely people with more powerful characters than me. There are definitely people that are better at thumbnails than me. You guys see that obviously his page very well laid out, very professional. You know what I'm saying? And so like legitimately he may come back though, because I've also watched people come and go and come and go. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. I would consider Avaruptor a person that would likely maybe touch back on it later on and have more success. For one, there's a thing I like to call your channel percolates, right? So every day, hundreds of new people see my channel. So after a week, that's a bunch of new people that have a potential to see whatever I drop next. So maybe he takes a little break, right? Gets his stuff adjusted, figures out what he wants to do exactly. But those videos the whole time are getting views. Maybe those people like it. Maybe they sub him and stuff like that. So then he comes back maybe 6 months later, right? And all of a sudden he drops another video. But because all of those hundred and something videos that he already put out sat there and had a chance to percolate, now there's a bigger audience for him to come back to. Let's hope that that's what happens. Let's hope that he has, yeah, because he's a nice guy. If you guys have ever visited with him on his stream, super nice guy. At least I've always got that mojo off of him. You know what I'm saying? Most of you guys are super nice. I mean, straight up. I haven't been on anybody's stream or watched anybody's videos where they're just being toxic at each other. Yeah, I think he still plays. I just, honestly, I think that he's the kind of guy that really could seriously succeed. Look at that. Armament device 1, subwarp 1. So we're stacking now. So we've got a pretty good amount of blueprints here going on. And we have, well, we're slowly getting there. Yeah, he's super nice. You know, there's so many people. Yeah, you know, Lores. Let me pull him up real quick. You know who else? You guys know about EarnPed with Stevie B, right? Gosh, there's so many great Entropia people. Let me pull these guys up. I'm going to see who all there is. Let's see who is all Entropian. I'm going to pull this up. We're going to see who all's making Entropia videos, guys. Well, I'm making some, it says. I'm going to make it where you guys can see everything, too. In 1 second. I just kind of wanted to look over this. Oh, there's people I don't know. Okay, guys, there's a lot of... Granny's cool as crap. Debug is awesome, too. Guys, Debug, I'm going to tell you, I have mad respect for him. Mad respect. Not only is he upstanding, not only is he a valuable member of the overall Entropia community, he literally is probably one of the greatest channel supporters of just everybody. Like, legitimately. Freaking epic as crap. Hold on, I'm gonna click this button so you guys can see what I'm seeing. We'll check what we got. We just got a new thing in the jiggy. Rubber lists again. I don't need more rubber lists, but if you guys do need rubber lists, let me know. I've got some obviously, and I don't need to sell them. Okay, so let's look at this. I'll tell you who I know and I don't know. I know this Donald Wilson guy. You guys, excellent, excellent. I'm just this guy. Okay, that is a good thumbnail. That's like one of the best thumbnails I've ever managed to care about. You got Earn Fed with Stevie B. Honestly, I know everybody has mixed bags about him. I feel his stuff is actually pretty solid. Um, I don't know Stevie Neo myself, to be honest. This guy, I literally know. Um, Bob HC, I'm not really sure about him, but he's probably a friendly guy. He looks like a nice guy, right? You've got Scotty93. Okay, so I don't know if Scotty93 still makes videos. Let's check this out. We don't care about that. We want to go to Scotty93's channel. So 1 month ago, is that the last one? Okay, so Scotty93 is actually pretty freaking good at game videos. I'm kind of shocked that well, maybe he's just taking a break. He's took breaks before. Drop that down. This guy, I told him what I thought. He's wrong. He didn't exactly know the story of, but it's okay. I won't judge him too much. Friendly guy, I'm sure. Look over this crap. This guy again, I know that guy. Seems like a portion of these videos are mine. Earnpad with Stevie B, Scotty93, Midnight Bacon. Midnight Bacon's a cool dude. I've watched some of his. You know, um, the chill guy, Luxury World. I don't know this dude. Luxury World. What you got? You got 8,000 views on that. Okay. Stevie Neo there again. A 25k Ped Sand King. That's freaking crazy. Oh, I'll have to check it out. That's cool. See, Lauren Spade. I'm going to tell you, Lauren Spade. I know some people that think he's mean in video games, but it's usually people that play Fallout 76 that think, oh, Lauren Spade, he's so mean. Um, Overall, in Entropy Universe, he's super nice. And every time I even met him in Fallout 76, he was way friendly. Like, legitimately, he does grieve people in that game. But, oh, so this is another. I've told you guys about Jasper before. Jasper's actually a friend of mine in real life. Like, he lives in the same town as me and comes over, hangs out on Fridays and stuff. This guy, great channel. Like, seriously, he has 836 videos. Almost all of them are going to be like EverQuest. Like, seriously, like how-tos and stuff like that. And Entropy Universe. Absolutely. Yeah, that is why. It's the PvP part. They get mad at the PvP. I don't get mad about it. I PvP'd with him in Fallout 76. He straight smoked me. But he was polite about it. He didn't be a jerk about it. And he actually told me ways to improve my PvP. I don't have a problem with that. I PvP people sometimes. Well, that's not in Trophy Universe. That's other random stuff that we're not getting into because it's political and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to show you another one. This guy, you guys are going to love him too. Do you guys know about DM Zone? I would recommend DM Zone. I would recommend any of these guys that I know, actually, just so you guys know. DM Zone right here. I'm going to let you guys know this guy is super chill. If you guys have ever played with him, he actually is super nice. He obviously just put out a video 7 hours ago. I watched some of his videos. I watched pieces of some of his videos. I don't know why it doesn't show that I should watch the whole of this. I definitely did watch the whole of this. Um, he puts out some solid stuff, like solid stuff. But his is different style. Like he likes to do like this kind. Like see how it's like and he does a very solid job on. He's a friendly guy, like straight up. If he ever wants to come to the barbecue that I'm in my mind having, he's welcome to have. Geez, so much serious stuff there. Let's not be in that stuff, right? Okay, yeah. But we'll get out of that. Obviously, YouTube has a lot of chaos going on, a lot of promotion of political stuff or things that we don't really want to get into it on this channel. Oh, I got a bunch more blueprints. Look at what we got. We got some Slifneers. I already had the pile of Slifneer blueprints, but that's good. And there are those energy sources I was telling you about that you can get. But yeah, I agree you. Lauren Spade, the only reason people are mad at him most of the time is because he's PvP'd him or something. And in all honesty, if you're gonna be mad about that, I guess be mad at me too. I PvP people. And I'm just gonna be honest. Hey Vank, how you doing? Oh, how much did it cost to craft this? Crap. Honestly, I think it was 400 something pet. Just to be honest. I didn't have 500 pet when we started. So I think I've dumped 400 pet into it. I think I might have had a little bit of... You know what? Let's calculate it. Hold on 1 second, you guys. So I had to spend shipping and handling costs to have the stuff shipped to me. So let's go like this. Go like this. 6 per each one. That's fine. We're going to get my calculator up. Turn it to this kind of calculating. Okay. Okay, so 3 times 6.18 times 1 point, what is the markup? 1.1597. Just getting the average on this. Plus 3 times 4, so 12.12 times 1 point, what is the markup? 0.04 plus... I'll have the click rate in 1 second, guys, with markup. 4 times 4, 16. 1, 6. Hey, thank you very much. I hope you're having an amazing day, by the way. Okay, let's look at this. Markup 1.04. So it is 0.499946 peck per click right now. I'll show you. Oh, boom. And so almost 50 peck per click. I paid shipping and handling, so like that's not accurate, but you know what I mean? Oh, Who? Wait, let me read this real quick. Hey, Amro, how you doing? Oh, well, I just want to make sure that we don't get it wrong. No, like mildly complex math, but not horribly. Um, Also, Bunker 3, I hope you're having a good day, man. You guys are freaking dominating today. So we'll find out. We'll times it by that at the end, and we'll know. Plus, I paid at least some amount. I would say an additional, let's say, 18 pad probably in shipping and handling. But you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't even notice I had a raid. Thank you very much for raiding me, by the way. You guys are epic, and if you ever want, well, I'll raid you back for sure. Let me, it didn't tell me, so kinda. Hey, Bunker 3, thank you very much. I will repay that at you 100%. Let me find your channel real quick. Make sure I'm following you. Bunker 3. I'm pretty sure I am. I try to follow everybody that's on here, guys. Bunker. Okay. Double checking. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Bunker, I'm already following you. Awesomeness. Okay. How are you doing anyway today? Look what you got. Do you do YouTube also? Let's check for Bunker on YouTube. See if he's YouTubing. We like to see if we. Woo, Bunker 3 is different on YouTube, guys. Some DJ Assault. I don't think that's you. Unless you're also a rapper. If you're also a rapper, that's freaking cool. Oh no, this is a different Bunker 3. Oh, I get so confusing. What is kick? Would somebody tell me what kick is? Wait, who is Billy? Now you guys, Leon, Hawkeye, how you doing? Oh, see, you guys, sometimes I feel like I'm not freaking all the way. Um, oh yeah, no, kick is that. Kick, yes, kick is an action. That's such a good point. I didn't know what kick was. Okay, Billy is Bunker. Dead sidekick. Billy is Bunker's dead sidekick? Wait. This is. I'm hoping you guys don't really mean like in serious anybody got hurt or something, you know. Hold on, let me read this. This sounds insane. Hey Strash, how you doing? That's an interesting name, by the way. Billy Bunker's dead sidekick. Why did he kill him and steal your girlfriend? I'm totally confused on this. Oh, good, not serious. Good. I don't want anybody to ever have a child pass away. That honestly, I don't know how somebody recovers from that kind of stuff. Like in real life, that's the kind of stuff that would just I literally would never want somebody to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Be horrible. Like, you know. But yeah, so Billy, what's your YouTube so I can follow your YouTube, bro? How do I find it? Anybody? If anybody will give me their YouTubes, I will follow any of you guys back if you have a YouTube or a Twitch. Yeah, I called it the right thing. I had to really think for a second. Well, whatever you guys have that I'm on, I'm willing to follow you guys back. You guys are always, this community is the most epically supportive community I've ever seen. Is Kick big? I don't know about this Kick thing. Is it new? I feel I heard that they did some kind of thing with Instagram where they have their own thing that they're trying to do where they think they're going to compete with Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not going to be on Twitter probably. I even like the crap out of Elon Musk sometimes. I think he's funny. I don't know if I'd be doing exactly what he'd be doing. Does anybody need a windshield? A windscreen blueprint? I already have one. I don't need one. And in all honesty, I'm not gonna be running anywhere to. I'd rather just give these away, these kind of things, than sell them. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what it's trying to compete against is Twitter or something like that. Twitch is Kick is competing against Twitch, right? Okay. I'm glad you guys keep me informed on all this stuff. I feel like I'm much more savvy on what's going on because of you guys being so savvy. I love that part. It's absolutely handy. We'll have to find out how much this cost us at the end, guys. As soon as it says we're all the way through, we'll be like, "Hey, this cost me 50 peck per click." I'm glad I had a calculator with the little bracketies on it because Kitty Fire, how are you guys doing today? Ooh. Do you guys know the story about Dr. Pepper? It's one of my favorite stories. Kicklin Twitch. Hey, how you doing, ML Time Lord? I like me. I wish I was a Time Lord. You guys know about that, right? Are you playing Starfield already? Well, no, but do you guys know that the guy that invented Dr. Pepper, he was a young dude that worked at a pharmacy, and you know how they used to have seltzer waters to like for indigestion and stuff like that, and they would mix medicines with it? Well, the dude that invented Dr. Pepper, he wanted to hook up with the girl that was the daughter of the pharmacy. And it was the soda he made for her. That was his like flirting with it soda. Look it up, you guys. It's actually interesting. It didn't work out. Like, no crap. But he did invent a soda. I'm not even the biggest fan of Dr. Pepper, but I find the creation story behind it absolutely interesting. But that was a guy trying to get a girl. That's what that was. I know, right? And so, like, the little pharmacist's daughter would come in and he would grab the stuff and mix her up with Dr. Pepper. I don't know if he was calling it Dr. Pepper at that point. That part didn't get covered in the thing I read. But the dude was trying to get with a girl. Oh, I have no idea if he drugged her drink. I like that part's definitely not in it. He didn't drug her drink. I think that the fact that they had prune juice and stuff like that and seltzer water, because I'm pretty sure the Dr. Pepper is maybe a couple things and some prune juice and some seltzer water, to be honest. I don't know their actual recipe, but my understanding is that Dr. Pepper is not a complicated soda. And so there's probably a mix of a couple things, some seltzer water, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? But super cool move though, right? But the thing is though, my understanding is that he didn't get a dater. Like I don't think he actually got a dater. I think that he was just like flirty, friendly, making the girl, whipping her up a thing. I'm not going to go into if it did or did not, but they would have had access at that time to a plethora of stuff that I'm not going to guess on how whipped up her drink was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I didn't. I don't know. Like my understanding is it didn't work out the way he wanted. So this is a crappy percent right here, 34.3. That's not good. Honestly, what mostly a good percent, like say I had a perfect blueprint, here's what really would happen. The majority of the time, a really good run with a perfect blueprint ends up being 42.5% um, zone in success. So let's figure out the loss ratio on this because we know we did 875 clicks, right? Times the point 0.5 because I'm not going to mess around with that whole other stuff, which means I spent 437 PED. So out of that, so let's go 437.5, which so hold on. 437.5. I don't want to forget that. 437.5. 437.5. 437.5. So here's my percent return. And we're going to look at the, yeah, no, mine's not a perfect blueprint, so this is not shocking. I got an 84.27885714% return. So almost 85% return anyway. That's pretty freaking actual solid for a non-perfect blueprint. And I'll show you it's a non-perfect blueprint. We're at 85.1, or I mean 85.5. That's pretty built up, but that's not perfect by any chance, guys. And so, but let's look at what we got. We got windscreen, rubber, rubber. I don't need any of that crap. We got these. These have great markup, by the way. I already have a bunch of those. Here's what we're going to do today, though. We're going to do something crazy because I don't need all of these things. We're going to probably actually order in a thing. Now, really quick, you guys are probably going to want to be ready for this. I'm going to let you know something's going to end up inside of the auction house in just a second. It's probably going to be pretty serious. I'm going to actually, I don't know what I'm doing with these yet. We'll figure that out later. Hold on one second. You know what? Let's see if we can just make this our own self. Oh, yeah, no, I get you. But the thing is, it's a mixed bag. It's always a mixed bag, right? So let's look at this. Let's go to vehicles right off the bat. Sleipnir, boom. What would I need? Chair frames, basic, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to have to get all of this stuff for us. This is going to be kind of a prize. I'm going to just let you know. Let's look at this and see what we can do. Browse. Why am I confused today about where we're looking? Oh, vehicles. We got customizable vehicles, guys. 32, that's 8 overprice. What is this? A bumper car. Just going to check this out for 1 second. We're going to look at this bumper car. Cargo capacity 35. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Okay, so this Sleipnir, is this at full health? Want to make sure we buy a full. Okay, I'm buying this Sleipnir right here, you guys. This is gonna make sense in 1 second to y'all. Are you serious? I don't like it when they make stuff where you can only use it on one planet, you guys. I find that. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. I was about to put the stuff the wrong way. Okay, hold on 1 second. We're just look over what I actually have on me, just in case I have something good. Okay, I'm gonna drop this stuff over here too, real quick. I'll deal with that later. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all kinds of. Okay, I'm gonna jump off this. Everybody's down here doing stuff. Boom. That's gonna hurt a little bit. If you guys ever are on this planet, it's a super social planet. Uh, Honestly, a lot of nice people. Many of them are here almost every day. Okay, we're running over here, guys. I know. I just wish that everything was available everywhere. I remember at one point when the Mankini, they had decided that it's not going to spawn everywhere or something like that at one point. I thought that was ridiculous. I never bought myself a Mankini. Was never gonna. Okay, so this is Dark Listerium, 323 units of it. Ooh, whoa, that is way overly priced, guys. We're not buying. Hold on. Let's look at this. I'm gonna have to run my own Dark Listerium run, guys. Okay, let's look at this. Gotta look over these. These are slightly more expensive than I like them to be. So I'll probably run our own Dark Listerium run. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna grab this right off the bat. Um, I'm gonna get our own Perpite and Dark Listerium. So I'm gonna make. Now I know, but I make texture, and I make texture much cheaper. I'm pretty good at texture. I'll show you my texture options. It's actually above most people's. The only thing I need to buy is that Ammonite one because I don't have that one. But for textures, I'm capable of making a variety of things. And so what we'll do is I'm going to make one of these. I'm not going to do it today because we're not, you know. But on Thursday, I'm going to actually probably do texture runs here, just so you guys know. Hold on 1 second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So my options for texture are pretty significant. So I have 57 pages of blueprints, which allows me to have a significant amount of options when I decide to make some. So my Dark Listerium is reasonable, but our Perpite, oh, I have an extra Perpite texture, guys. Guys, holy crap, I have a Perpite texture blueprint laying somewhere that I didn't even know about it. I have a bunch of Gneiss textures. I'll get rid of those later on. We'll figure out where I have those put. I must have them here. Really sometimes shocking that I just... Oh, because I did a big texture run. Okay, so I have a bunch of random textures right here. So we'll do another texture run. Then after that, all the textures I don't already have, I'm going to just load them all cheap. Or no, that I already do have. Reverse. I'm going to just load them into the house. Do any of you guys need the Perpite texture? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to load that right now. That'll be our price for today. Normally the Perpite texture is expensive, you guys. Just so you guys know. Watch. Boom. 6 something, blah, blah, blah. We'll just go like this. I'm going to make it where you guys can get your Perpite texture right now if you want to. They always say that stuff where they're like, yeah, you're not doing it at the right price. But basically what we'll do is we'll make a brand new run of textures. And then what I'll do is I'll take those textures and we'll load this baby up, this brand new one of these thingy-majiggies. What is that? Oh, I got that last time we were playing. Really confused me. We'll make this cool. We'll put the custom textures on it, and it'll look fancy. Because what we'll do is we'll go with this stuff right here. I'll put it right in here real quick. And we'll go with a combination of some other textures. It'll look super fancy. Then I'll throw it in there so somebody has the ability to buy it. But it should be a fancy, fancy thing. Do you guys have somebody that you guys preference that we raid over to? Um, it's always going to be an Entropia person when we're coming off of Entropia. So let me look over this real quick. Stream manager. I'll make it where you guys can see what's going on too, so this works out easier. Boom. This is who it pulls up. See how that automatically just suggests Shroud when he wouldn't even be relevant to most of you guys. So we got Speechy. We've got, I don't know this person. XXX George XXX. We've got Cannel 13. Honestly, I don't know this one either. Collision Pending, I know kind of. Do you guys have a preference? Anybody? Anybody? All probably nice people. Okay, I'm going to drop on to Speechy. I'm going to see if... Wait, hold on. Well, I would raid that Donald character, but he's probably going to have to get a bunch of stuff done around his house and stuff, which is very frustrating. But I like my house to be semi-clean and organized, so... Oh, you guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you all for being epic. Peace and very best wishes.